So we are ready to go. How many of you guys actually had to repack your stuff in an airport like before the departure? Just right there? You did. Good. Well, actually 10% of passengers approximately who are trying to check in their luggage in Brisbane airport have to do it right there. And guess what? How they do it? They actually have their stuff right on the floor. So they have to do it right there with their stuff falling out. And they kind of repacking it just like and it's kind of uncomfortable and there's no good setting for that. And this is the exact reason why our team came up with luggage scales concept. And this is how luggage scales allows to conveniently repack your luggage at the airport and easily weight it. So here is basically how it works. So here comes Tom the traveler. He can just roll his bag on the scales. The scales are located on the ground, just so that they're easily accessible by everybody. And the weight is just right on the floor, so that you can just see right there, like how much luggage weighs. And using a touchscreen, Tom can select the type of luggage he wants to weigh. For example, if it's for a check-in, then pick the airlines, and from there, the scales are going to tell you. They're going to tell you if the luggage is within the limits and you are ready to go, or you have to. And the color in this case is going to change to green, like the scales itself is going to change to green, so it's kind of interactive. In case the luggage is not within the limits, it's going to tell you how much extra weight you have and tips on how you could go from there. If you have a lot of extra stuff, then then you're better off buying another spot for your bag. Another thing the scales can do is, in order to repack bags just right there, Tom the traveler can just hit the up button, and the scales will go up about 30 centimeters above the ground, just enough for accessibility people, for people with disabilities to access it, so that you don't have to just stand on your knees to repack your stuff. And the scales are just the size enough for 2 full-size bags to work on them, and so that when you repack your stuff, you can see in real time you can see in real time the weight of the 2 bags, and you can move some stuff from one bag into the other. So, and when Tom the traveler is all done repacking, he can put the down button, and the scales will go down. If he wants, he can recheck the luggage again, just to make sure that everything is fine, and pretty much just walk away. That's about it.
Any clarification questions?
Is there one individual scale or are there 2 scales?
It's 2 scales combined because you have to repack at least from 2 bags, like between 2 bags. So they're just located together, but this square shows for the luggage that is on this part, and this square for luggage that is on the other part. Yeah.
Where would they be located in the airport?
In current existing Brisbane terminal, there are 2 places where people check in, and this is the place where they experience most troubles at the check-in. They cannot turn their bags in, so that would be nearby the bag drops when you enter on this side, and on the other side there is also some room there just in the corner. This is for check-in that is done manually by people, by staff.
Great. Okay. Back to your tables. Try to formulate as